Hello. You're very welcome to this, the 41st episode of my Generation Gap podcast, where you have me, Stuart Vincent Moore, a 51-year-old man and member of Generation X, talking pop culture, film, media, telly, and stuff and nonsense with my 19-year-old niece, Harriet Pilkington, a member of Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Oh, yeah, Gen Z. Gen Z, yeah. Gen Z. IRH, how you doing?
Yeah, all good. It's been a good day. Although, albeit until half an hour ago when the dog ate food too quickly and then threw it back up. But apart from that, it's been a pretty good day. It's been really warm again. It's been warm where you are.
It has been warm, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good because I've got a couple of days off work, so that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I have to say the heat is nicer when you're not working.
Do you know what I did with my day off today? I'll tell you this before we get into the film.
Go on.
I went into, well, it used to be called the Haunted Museum in Nottingham, but
yeah.
I think that used to put people off going in. So now it's called the Museum of Curiosities.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they had to change that because we were getting enough people.
Yeah, but it's fabulous.
Yeah?
Is that good? Yeah, it's like in an old house, just like a couple of terrace houses that were knocked together. But, you know, like, did you know that Nottingham's built on like a network of caves?
I didn't.
So, like, you can go into one pub and go down the cellar and then go like across the city and pop up in another pub somewhere. I mean, you can't because they've put doors in and stuff and stop people from doing that. But in theory, yeah.
I bet there is a nightclub somewhere that does something like that.
Yeah, there are. There's a pub that does comedy in the cellars, like on a Friday night, and their whole basement room is one of the cellar caves.
Yeah.
Anyway, this house has loads of caves in it as well, so... And they said that when they bought it off people, they knocked through a door and they kept on finding caves, and they found one cave in there with a grave in it, and a gravestone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is in the Museum of Curiosities, or is it a horror museum, or is it a bit of everything? Like, is there...
A little bit of everything. Like, you go in and there's like loads of taxidermy. That's all a little bit creepy. They've got a proper unicorn.
A proper unicorn?
Yeah, I mean, it's not alive, it's dead. But, yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, taxidermy unicorn. Huh?
Yeah, but they're not real, though.
Oh, well, this one looked pretty real. And then you go through and then it shows you, and then it got a couple of, like, skulls and skeletons.
Yes, I'd seen you. You did send me a picture of that, actually.
Yeah, and some of the skulls you can actually pick up and touch. Apparently, you're allowed to touch skulls that are more than 150 years old.
More than 150 years old?
Yeah, if they're less than 150 years old, you shouldn't really touch them and muck about with them.
Really? I thought it would be more, because more would be more chance of like decay and stuff with touching them. But then equally, less than, then you're touching somebody who's got like probably like a death certificate and things like that. Like yeah,
it's like a respect thing, isn't it? Because it might be somebody's grandma.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. I made you mine. That's my grandma.
Yeah, that's my auntie.
Yeah,
put that down. But then it's like a right little rabbit warren of like cellars, caves, and going up to the roof and up to there's like a roof terrace. There's other rooms and there's...
Because when you said it was like two terraces together, I thought you meant like there's a place in Pontefract, there's like a haunted house, and they made that into like an Airbnb, which is like haunted. So I was picturing something smaller. In fact, I know somebody locally who just they rented out a house, and then I think they stopped renting it out and they just made it into like a museum and put their childhood things in there, because they're like in their 70s, and they put like their childhood teddy bears and clothes that they still had and just made it into like a little museum in a little village. So that's what I was picturing. But then the caves and everything makes me think I was wrong.
Yeah, that reminds me of when I went to the Dracula experience in Whitby. This was an unofficial Dracula experience.
An unofficial one.
Which was just somebody's house.
Yeah.
I went in there. And I thought, oh, this is only a £5. I'll go in here. And I went in, and it was a bit oh, there's like a few pictures on the walls and some. But then,
Just like
as
a
you
picture
were,
of Dracula.
yeah, as you were on your way out, you were walked down this corridor, and then somebody like opened this serving hatch and shouted at me and like proper made me jump.
So you just paid for somebody to make you jump.
Yeah, and then you end up in the back garden, and you think, "Well, was that it?" And you think, "Actually, that's probably worth £5."
Yeah.
So you didn't feel bad about it because it was only a £5.
Because at least it was at least you hadn't paid like 30 quid just to go, ah! And then that was it.
Yeah. But having said that, the Museum of Curiosities was less than a tenner to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was dead good. So yeah, recommend.
Good. What was your favourite thing in the whole museum?
The unicorn, obviously.
The unicorn. The unicorn.
Yeah, no, there was quite a few things actually.
What about what about the model of the Exorcist?
Well, yeah, so they had like a doll of Reagan from The Exorcist, like a proper model, and that was a bit spooky. I didn't really want to go near that. And then there was one room on the top floor which
was it brand new then? Is that why she'd gone to sign it?
Oh, so yeah, Linda Blair was there. No, she just happened to be in town for some other thing. I think she was on like at the Playhouse or something doing something.
So she was just there.
And she just visited the museum and I went, "Oh, will you come and sign our doll?"
The doll that's actually I forgot what they called it, but the old it looks a bit like Annabelle, but well actually no, it doesn't look anything like Annabelle, but it looks a bit like the original Annabelle.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
You sent me a photo of a doll in a case.
I don't know. I didn't go near it because it said it was a curse.
Did you just take photos and like?
Yeah, because it said it was I think that was the room at the top, and it felt a bit weird going in there. There was a weird energy in there, so I just took pictures from the doorway.
Zoomed like 5 times in.
Yeah, because it said it was a cursed item.
Yeah, but you do know, I actually looked up. I Google searched the doll. And dolls like that, including Annabelle, you have to ask them for permission to take the photo if you're the one taking the photo.
Oh, fuck off.
That is what it said.
Because I'm not like that. I'm not superstitious and I don't believe...
So it's The Exorcist.
I don't believe in stuff like that. If anybody says stuff like that, I just roll my eyes and go, no, it's a load of nonsense.
Oh, you're going to have to beep yourself now.
But then when you're there and you're in it and you see it and you're part of it, you think, yeah, but what if?
What if? Yeah,
what if?
Yeah, then you think, oh no, and then you're laid in bed and then you're thinking, but what if? Yeah. I go to sleep at night sometimes. I don't know if I'm the only person in the world that gets this. But when I go to sleep at night, sometimes my own brain jump scares me with some random face. Like, it could be any face. How awful is that my own brain, when if I've had a really, really busy time, like say I've had a really week full of change, that by the end of it, like, I go to sleep on a night and I'm like, because there's like a big face.
Because is that when you're at home, or is it if that's when you're stopping at grandma's house? Because that's absolutely something that my mum would do.
Yeah, she's just got like like they've got in Miranda when she's got what have you done today? Yeah.
Hey, do you know what? We stopped in an Airbnb. We went on holiday.
Yeah.
We'd gone down to a music festival down south somewhere, and then we'd got like an Airbnb. And it was and I'm not into, well, I like ghost stories and things like that, but I'm not into haunted places. I don't think places are haunted. But we stayed in this old house.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like old, like a castle or anything. It was just an old terraced house. The bathroom in this house was dead weird.
Yeah.
It was all like an odd shape.
What, like a triangle or a
square? No, not an odd shape, but no, it was not an odd shape. Normal shape.
I'm just picturing this room like...
Yeah, but do you know when all the angles are like wrong? Like the wall's a bit wonky and that corner's not right. It was all just like a little bit out.
Spatial awareness-wise, just a bit out, yeah.
But then...
And
I
an
don't
old
even know
building as well.
Yeah, so I don't even know if it was that, but whenever I was in that room, you're just full of dread. And I had to get out of it. So... We're like getting a shower, like 20-second showers and stuff.
Yeah, strip washed.
Yeah, there was no way I was doing the poodle there.
Poodle, the wordle on the poodle. Wordle.
Yeah, when I'm doing the wordle on the toilet, yeah. There's no way I was doing the poodle there.
I think I'm a bit like you, massive skeptic, but it's that.
What
if? But what? I once said to my nan, she lives in Warwick, and she's got some stairs that you go down a bit, right a bit, down a bit. You know, those stairs that kind of go back on themselves. And on the middle bit, I said to my nan one day, I said, I really don't like being stood on that middle bit of the stairs. I was about 14. I was like, I hate the feeling when I'm stood there. And she was like, because I think we were talking about like stuff like that. I said, just that area in particular. And she said to me, she says, your great nan, so my nan's mum, said the same thing to my nan before she passed away. Not right before she passed away, but she wasn't alive at this point, if you know what I mean.
Hang on, did she say that thing while she was stood on that stair? And then she passed away on that stair?
And then she fell, yeah. No.
And she fell down the stairs.
Yeah. No, years ago, like, but she said that. And now the woman in the last house was believed to have had a heart attack and fell down the stairs. How bizarre is that? And my nan says, I don't go around telling people that because you don't want to tell people that happened in the house. Like, she says, I don't tell visitors, oh, by the way. And she says, that's why I never told you. But then when I think it was maybe even when they first moved in that my great nan picked up on it. And then when I said it at like 14, my nan was like, this is weird.
Unless it's just your nana who's just pushing people downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually just, yeah. There is like a weird, well, not weird, but there's like a case of old ornaments, so, and I feel like maybe it's just that. Maybe we just didn't like that.
Yeah, so I'm normally really rational and really, but yeah, some things in this Museum of Curiosities were a little bit freak. But I'll be going back. I'm going back, defo.
Yeah. You sent me a picture of The Nun. And to me, out of all the horror films and entities, I think they call them, The Nun scares me the most.
Well, do you know what?
By far.
It was really weird because that was down in the caves in the cellar. You go down into the cave, and then there's like a little room, and then some other steps up into another part of a cave. But it was like a corridor. It was like an arched corridor. It wasn't like a room or anything. Like a really weird, like circular corridor. So it was when you went in there and you could see it down the end of this corridor.
Oh, I would not be going down that corridor.
And I was like, well, I didn't.
Again, ×5 zoom.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that picture that I sent you was the closest I got to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk past it.
You didn't need to go past it. It was just at the end of a corridor. That's why it was just a freaky room, because you think, why is that there? Why is that? Why is this corridor like this? It's
why is that there? Anywhere. Why are you there?
Yeah, why am I here?
Yeah, why am I here? Yeah.
Anyway, let's get down and talk about what we're here to talk about, which this week is Enola Holmes 3. Imaginatively titled.
Yes.
Being the third in a series of 3. So the other films were called Enola Holmes 1 and Enola Holmes 2.
Yeah.
And Enola Holmes 1 and 2 were adapted from... So the first one was based on the novel The Missing Marquess by Nancy Springer. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And do you know what? It reminded me of the books by Philip Pullman. What's the name? Oh, Sally Lockhart.
Yeah.
So the Sally Lockhart mysteries, which are really good.
Yeah.
And that's set in like Victorian London.
Yeah. Well, for a bit of context, just dear listener, I haven't watched any of the previous Enola Holmes films. I've just gone straight in and watched Enola Holmes 3. You've watched 1 and 2, haven't you?
I have watched 1 and 2 because I'm a massive Sherlock Holmes fan. And I love Sherlock Holmes. When you made me do
episode 2 on Sherlock Holmes from like 1760.
It wasn't 1760, it was the 1980s. And it was the greatest Sherlock Holmes adaptations. It was back when ITV could make good television. In terms of TV adaptations, Jeremy Brett from the 1980s and 1990s is the definitive Sherlock Holmes. I think then Benedict Cumberbatch was good
I lost you a bit then.
in the beginning, and then that turned to rubbish. Yeah, so I love Holmes. I love the original. What?
No, just I was gonna make a joke and say I'll turn the internet off and then, so I didn't have to talk about Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, rude.
Rude. Sorry, go on.
So I love Sherlock Holmes. I love the original stories. I read them again and again when I was young. So, but I don't think I'm a Holmes snob. Although
what
I think
constitutes as a Holmes snob?
Well, I'm quite happy with the adaptations. I'm quite happy with modern day adaptations. I'm not that bothered if they veer away from, what's said to be canon and what's said to be not canon. If they add new characters, as long as they're, reasonable.
Good.
In fact, there's a really good podcast series called Sherlock Holmes, and I really like. It's called Sherlock Holmes and Co. I think it is. That's really good. I'm enjoying that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they keep the original titles, but they're often nothing like the original stories. Yeah. But they're still good. Yeah, and I like House and Elementary, all the adaptations.
House, as in like House the medical.
Yeah.
Guy.
He's like Holmes and Watson.
Yeah.
Because he's Dr. Powell.
I've heard that. Yeah.
He's like because he's even got a name like Watson, hasn't he? He's his pal that he
yeah.
And he's addicted to drugs, and he's got his Lestrade, who is Cuddy, and he's based on Holmes. There's loads of things that are based on Holmes that you don't even know that are based on Holmes. Yeah. And when I watched Enola Holmes 1, I didn't think it was like great, but it wasn't bad. It was, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It
was all right. It was good, and I quite like the message behind it because it was a story about patriarchy.
Yeah.
Women's rights and the suffrage movement.
Yeah. All your favourite topics.
The second film was all about like capitalism.
Yeah.
And again, patriarchy, but those structures and class and wealth and things, and how the poor were treated and not looked after. And that was really good. And then this third film, and the mysteries were good as well, and Moriarty was there, and, it was all twisty-turny, and it was all great, and Sherlock was a bit of a new thing because it was a bit of a different character, and that was all good. So it kind of made its own way, and it was all great. But then this third one seems to have gone nuts.
So, having only watched the third one, I do not believe that the first and second one are good. I have to admit. I have absolutely no hope that I could go back and watch them.
Oh, well, that's a bit sad. I think you should go back and try 1 and 2, because I think you might enjoy them, because if you switched off and watched them... But I do agree with you. I think if I'd have started watching 3...
You wouldn't want to watch 1 or 2.
I would not want to go back. No, because I like the breaking of the fourth wall, when...
I don't know. I didn't like... We went into the film straight into breaking the fourth wall, and it was too much, I have to admit. Like, there was too much... I was like, stop talking to me.
So, before we start and talk about and summarise the film and talk about it a bit more in depth, I just want to say this, H. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever is left, however improbable, must be the truth. Wow. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's nothing to do with this film, H. That's what I told my mum, your grandma, when I tried to convince her that I hadn't scraped her car down the side of the house.
Is that a true story?
Yeah.
Oh, I would not like to be you in that situation.
She doesn't listen to this, though, does she?
What? Yeah.
What?
Grandma listens to the podcast every week, every time we upload.
Oh, dear.
Does she not know yet? Oh, it's going to be fun when we see you again. Dear listener, Uncle Stuart is my uncle. He is my mum's... Oh, we don't usually do it this way around. My mum's brother, so my mum's mum is my grandma, Stuart's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking 30-odd years ago.
Yeah, but...
So, statute of limitations, that's gone.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, no, that must have been somebody else.
No, yeah. Well, as you said, what was it? If no matter how... Oh, I can't
Improbable.
remember. That's the one, yeah. Must be true.
Yeah. No, you must have done that. Well, that sounds improbable. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It must
Doesn't
be
matter.
true. Yeah, but you said on the podcast, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how improbable.
So this is the first Enola Holmes film to not be an adaptation from a
Have you got papers on the floor?
Nancy Springer book, because I've forgotten I'd finished with them, so I put them on the floor. And I needed that name again, Nancy Springer. So I put it down on the floor. My notes.
Filing system, hang on.
Well, you say that and you laugh at me, but at least I've got notes.
I just rock up.
Yeah, where are your notes? Just show me what notes you've got written down. It's a blank page.
That's it. Well, it's a book. Hang on. There's writing. There is writing.
Yeah, was it a shopping list?
There's a writing on this page.
There's a picture of a Coke can. What's that?
No, it's colours that I need to get from my hairdressing. It's my stock check.
So this is the first film
and
that
the
isn't...
My Generation Gap script. No matter how improbable, it must be true that I have one.
Yeah. Surely it's impossible that I wouldn't have notes.
Yeah.
So
that, no matter how improbable, it must be true.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds improbable, doesn't it? But it must be true.
Yeah.
So, Enola Holmes 3, the first film not to be adapted for an answer, and also the first film to be directed by Philip Barandini. The other ones were directed by Harry Bradbeer, which are not that significant, but I want to come back to that name in a little while, and you'll see why. The cast is Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes, Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes, Louis Partridge as Viscount Tewkesbury, Helena Bonham Carter as Eudora Holmes, Himesh Patel as Dr. John Watson, Sharon Duncan Brewster as Moriarty, and Jason Watkins as Brigadier Sampson. The cast is good. It's a great cast.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing as well, doesn't it, I think? And I think in films 1 and 2, Millie Bobby Brown, Enola Holmes, broke the fourth wall really easy. She talks to the opening scenes of she's riding a bicycle home and she's talking to the camera immediately.
Yes. Yeah.
And you think, oh, this is a bit weird, but actually it grows on you and it's done really well. Some of the glances she gives you and all this,
we definitely
it works really well.
Get that in number 3. I'm pretty sure
I don't think it was done as well.
A storyteller, like a narrator, and then it goes into Millie Bobby Brown talking to the camera, breaking the fourth wall, and I don't like that.
Well, and because it's not in the first 2 films, it was used in such good effect to add to the story and just add extra context and humour as well. And I feel like in the third film, it was just used for exposition. It was just used to tell you what was going on, like you're an idiot.
Yeah. I'm going to try too, because this is, and you're like, oh my God, yeah.
Oh, look, a clue. All right.
Yeah. This is a clue.
Yeah, all right. I'm not thick.
All right. As well, from watching it as the third one and not having watched the previous 2, I was hoping that because of how big of a film it is, the platforms that it's on, the way it's kind of done, I thought I'll be able to hop straight in on film number 3 and understand everything, but I didn't. Now you might think, oh yeah, you should be able to, but I didn't personally. Like, the way it's done, it's so obviously explaining things that you don't need explaining. Like the whole thing about her surname, I don't know if I do want to take his second name. I'm sure they could have acted that, because Millie Bobby Brown is I mean, she has acted a child getting powers and being hunted down. She can manage that, you know what I mean? She's a brilliant actress.
She can manage the uncertainty about the patriarchy.
Yeah, exactly.
Losing her identity.
And they were like you said, like really explaining things. But they're not explaining things when like Moriarty rocks up. I don't know why Moriarty doesn't like them. I don't know what's gone on previously. They just kind of go, oh, there you go.
Well, do you know what?
Yeah.
Moriarty doesn't pop up in the first film because the baddie is... The first film is all about Viscount Tewkesbury and him running off. And, you know, the guy she's getting married to in the third film.
Yeah.
And his own grandma had hired a hitman out to kill him.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so Moriarty doesn't pop up in the first one. She pops up in the second one.
Yeah.
And again, under... Well, I don't know what it is with anagrams.
Yeah.
You think, all right, come on.
Yeah.
And she pops up, but everything that she does, I think, actually... I agree with that, Moriarty.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I think she's got a point.
Yeah.
Because she knew all about this corruption in this match factory where the...
Is this in the second film?
So there were the business owners were...
If so, I have not watched the third one.
Yeah, you've watched the wrong film.
Yeah.
No, and they were using like really poisonous substances and all the young women that were working in the factory were dying. And Moriarty was there to blackmail the business owners and say, "Come on, this isn't right," and and take them all down from the inside. Yeah, and I'm thinking, I think that's not.
Yeah, Moriarty.
Yeah, and then people started getting killed, but only because stupid Holmes was getting involved. You think, if you just let Moriarty get on with it, it'd have been all right.
Yeah, things would have been a lot better. Jeez.
Yeah, all right. And then in the third one, it's a bit of a crazy plot, and it goes all over the place, isn't it? It's like being in a fever dream.
Yeah, this is how I felt. I felt like I'd watched the film, and I felt like I'd not watched it. And I know we joke, "Oh, have you watched the film?" But genuinely, it felt like that. I felt like, have I just zoned out for like half an hour? Or like, what is happening? And then suddenly, her mum's blowing everything up. And you're like,
oh, well, she does that all the time. She does that through 1 and 2.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, she's a disruptor.
Right.
But I think she's the best character in it. I think she's great.
Yes.
And Helena Bonham Carter plays her really well.
Brilliant actress. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the cast is just ace.
Yeah. So it was a bit disappointing that it wasn't better. But again, and you think, oh, what's it all about? Because they start off getting married, and then and then she's talking about her name, and then actually it's an anti-colonialist film, isn't it? It's about talking about it's like anti-empire. Yeah. But that doesn't really pop into the last 10 minutes. You think, hang on, they could have...
You could have made that a bit more obvious, or like talked about
all the
it
way
in
through.
Minutes.
Yeah, you could have done that all the way through, because actually, again, although Moriarty was made out to be the bad guy all the way through this, I think she had a point.
Yeah.
Because she's a black woman.
Like you said, the way they kind of brought it together, like in the last 5 minutes, but then it wasn't exactly a twist. It was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And yeah, I think Moriarty had a point, because of course it was just all about nicking gold, wasn't it?
Yeah, nicking gold from places that you...
So it was the British Army nicking gold from Afghanistan and then hiding it in Malta, and not telling the British government, because really they should have nicked it and just given it to the British government. So you think, well, hang on, who's worse here? Yeah. So the army has to take the fall for it, or these brigadiers, and Tewkesbury's dad, even though they'd have only robbed it and put it in the British Museum anyway, or given it to the king. It would have only gone to Queen Victoria anyway and been made into a golden hat again. Another... Oh, yeah, but we need that for another gold hat.
Yeah. Well, we'd be looking for a jewel just that size.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think, well, hang on. And then Moriarty kind of had a point. She said, well, you're all white rich people. You don't know what it's like.
Privileged.
I might be taking his gold from here, but, what's your wealth comes from? Because, Tewkesbury's a flipping lord, and he lives in his big...
just because she's obviously stealing, it doesn't mean it's any different to the non-obvious stealing that goes on.
But we did it...
Years ago.
We did it years ago. It's all right now.
It's over 150 years old.
It's all right. Yes, we we enslaved your ancestors.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
we
it's ages
exploited
ago.
your ancestors, but that was ages
Yeah.
ago.
It's such a, like, I think you're right. Like, I think it's kind of proving the wrong points in the film. Do you know what I mean? Like, the points are
Yeah.
there, and then they don't prove them. Here's a point.
Yeah.
Here's a point. Throw it away. Here's another
Yeah,
really
because
good point. Throw it away.
because actually Lord Tewkesbury says, "Oh yeah, do you know what? You keep your name Holmes, right? And I'm going to change my name back to what it used to be, which is, I don't know, Flabnabbit or something.
Yeah.
It's going to be Jerry Flabnabbit instead of
Yeah.
Lord Tewkesbury. I'm not going to be Viscount Tewkesbury anymore. I'm going to go back to my original name, which is Dingbat Flabnabbit. And now, so do you mean you're going to renounce
all your wealth that you've attributed,
all your wealth
come to you out of unfair means in the past?
Yeah, that you took from the sugar plantations. Oh no. No, but I won't be doing that.
Yeah, but I'm going to change.
You.
I'm going to change my name.
I mean, I am ashamed that my father did try to steal all that gold from Afghanistan during the war, but all the other stuff that his granddad stole from the Jamaican plantations, I'll be keeping that.
Yeah, I'll keep that one.
I'll keep.
Horse, take me home.
Yeah, take me home, please. And can I go to my big wedding now? Thank you.
Yes. That costs lots of money.
Yeah. And have my giant cake.
Yeah.
And then they had about 5 different endings, which actually happens in all the films. Where you think, big wedding, that's a nice ending. And then she has to have a conversation with her brother Sherlock, and then she has to have another conversation, another
that's
ending
like
with
us. That's like what the Pilkingtons are known for when we leave parties. There's like 5 endings. There's like the first one when we decide to go, the second one when we actually book the taxi and say bye, the third one when the taxi's on the way and I have to round up with my dad and say bye again, the fourth one when Dad tries to sneak back in, and the fifth one when we drag him out by his earlobes.
To have another drink.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a joke. Yeah, so I need to workshop this joke because I haven't really figured it out and I haven't really written it down. And I haven't performed it or tried to perform it, so I don't really know what it's going to be like. But it's a joke about an escape room. When I say, I do an annual escape room. It's just me, and I'm in a big room full of about 40 or 50 people. We've all had a big dinner and some drinks. And then while everybody's dancing, I have to try and get out of this room. And then somebody says, "No, sure, that's your Christmas party. That's your work's Christmas party." Oh, right, yeah.
I think that's got potential. I much prefer you to workshop that than the Norfolk B Road joke.
Yeah, so I need to. I'll try and write that down and get that. I'll let you know how it goes when I do some. But I haven't got anything booked in for ages. Anyway, so they have about 4 different endings. To the film, don't they? And then right at the end, where they're swimming in the sea, the name pops up, doesn't they, of a shipwreck that's like underneath their feet, and you think, well, hang on, that's a name from the middle of the film that just went nowhere.
Yeah.
Like the professor, and you think, what? Why is that there?
Yeah, because they mentioned the professor in the random.
Yeah.
Maybe we've just not comprehended it right. Maybe there was a lot more beneath the surface that we haven't picked up on. Although
I don't know.
I very doubt it.
I very doubt that because I don't think there was anything beneath the surface.
Because usually if I pick up on something you don't, and if you pick up on something I don't, we pick up on different things usually. So one of us surely
there's nothing there.
No.
And it's quite a shallow film. But the first 2 were, but at least the first 2 were entertaining and amusing, and you can sit and watch them. And you think, do you know what? That weren't bad. You know, to sit down and, I don't know, do it while you... I don't know, folding your laundry or doing your ironing or something like that.
But no, I have to say, I did not. In fact, we even spoke about this at the start of the podcast. I don't really think we've got anything to say on it. I think that's probably about as much as we've got to say on the matter, apart from it's got a massive Gen Z loss.
I agree. I mean, all I can say is it's a good job I went to the Haunted Museum today, or else we'd have nothing to talk about.
I mean, we try and keep it quite short at the start to talk mainly about what we're talking about, but I don't think anybody's looking up to delve further. I don't know. Anyway, to go further into the meanings behind Enola Holmes 3. So I think we might be all right when people listen to this episode and we talk about...
Yeah, it's pretty much all on the surface. It's pretty much all explained to you. And if you did miss anything, Enola Holmes will turn around and tell it to you anyway, and then it won't make any sense. And you think, he should have done it better.
Yeah.
He should have been better. And there's some really quality people involved in the script writing of this and putting it together, and they should have done better. Now, the reason that I mentioned, Jack Thorne wrote the script for this, and Jack Thorne wrote the script for Adolescence, which I think Adolescence might be one of the best things that's been on telly for years.
We never reviewed that, but it's very... Did we? No, I think we just did what it was in TV, but we did talk about it, definitely. It's really important. Really important. Really, really well done.
The director of this, like I say, is Philip Barantini, which I haven't got much to say about him. But the one, and I think this is why 1 and 2 were better than 3, it's because it was they were directed by Harry Bradbeer, and Harry Bradbeer directed a lot of the Fleabag episodes.
Yes, you've mentioned Fleabag before.
Yeah. So Harry Bradbeer directed all 12 episodes of Fleabag.
Yeah.
And Fleabag really does the main character talking to camera exceptionally well.
Yeah.
And I do wonder if that takes an incredible skill to be able to do that effectively, which is why it didn't work in a third film.
Maybe so.
Because it's not about the acting, because the acting was great all the way through it. They did their job really, really well. But I don't think the director quite knew how to use that effect
in this instance
to its full. Yeah, which is why 1 and 2 were way better than 3, is my opinion.
Yes, you could be right.
Generation Z, loss.
Yeah.
Simply the test. Da, 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 better than all the tests. This week, H, the test is canon or not canon.
Okay.
Or, actually, do you know, not canon. We're going to go Conan or not Conan. So this is all. Are these characters created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle?
Is that who wrote the original Sherlock?
Correct. That's who wrote the original Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, he was dead into like spiritualism and haunted stuff, and that he'd have loved the Haunted Museum.
Yeah. He'd have liked our podcast this episode then.
Yeah, do you know, because he was best mates with Harry Houdini.
Really?
Sir Arthur Conan... Yeah. They were best mates, right? And Arthur Conan Doyle kept on talking about, he got wrapped up in the whole spiritualism thing and ghosts and talking to dead people and stuff like that. And Harry Houdini kept on saying to him, mate, I'm a magician. I do all this stuff. Yeah. And he kept on saying,
this is what
mate,
I do.
This is what I do. These are just tricks. You know, they're just magic tricks. I can do all this.
Yeah.
And he went, oh yeah, go on then. And he did all that, and he goes, nah, see, what that is, Harry, is you actually are a spiritual medium. So you might not realise it, but you are talking to... Yeah, and then he kept on bringing his, like, Harry Houdini's mum into it and stuff like, because his mum died, and he went, right, we're gonna get this spiritualist medium to talk to your mum, and he was like, no, come on, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, leave it out, mate, and they fell out.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, that is actually really interesting.
I think they might have made a film about that. Maybe we should watch that.
Yeah.
I'm kind
of in the mood to do like a horror net. Don't know why, I think it's because of all the... all the talk of...
So, this is Conan or not Conan.
Yeah.
Is this character from Enola Holmes 3 a character from the original Sherlock, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle books or not?
Yeah.
Number 1, Dr. Watson.
Original, Conan.
Yeah, original Conan. 2, Moriarty.
Original.
It is original, except
I used to have a teacher called Mr. Moriarty.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Was he an evil genius?
Maybe so. Some would say.
What did he teach?
Math.
Not robbing stuff.
No. not being an evil villain.
Yeah.
No. Although he did once stand on a chair to change a clock, and he was in his 60s at this point, and he fell through it.
No, really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the deputy head walked in as he did it as well. Yeah.
What was it? Was everybody like in the room?
Yeah, I don't think it was his best day at work.
Well, you're 2 for 2, H. You could be on for your £2 and a drink.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be though. Anyway, because right.
Rude.
Question 3. Enola. Backwards for alone. Don't forget. Backwards for alone.
I think that this is not Conan.
Oh, you think they just made Enola up for the films? Oh,
yeah.
You are correct.
Yes.
not Conan. Oh, you're 3 for 3, H.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. Eudora, Holmes' mum.
Conan.
From the original books? No.
No.
H. Oh, you were so close.
No.
Oh, you lose the test. Question 5.
No.
Question 5. What snack did I have whilst? Would you know what? It's not a snack.
Pass.
It's not a snack. It's not even a snack.
Right.
So
what does that mean?
What drink did I drink whilst watching? Because I'd already had my tea, and I didn't fancy a snack, but it's red hot, so I had this nice, creamy, cool drink.
Okay.
That's a clue.
Did you go out and get it, or did you have it at home?
I did it at home. I had some at home. I made it. There's two components. Two components.
I know what it is. It's a float. It's what's the name? Vanilla float, you put the ice cream in the Diet Coke.
Well, I had milk Coke.
A milk Coke. That's insane.
Coke with milk in.
Wow, I wasn't far off with with Coke and ice cream.
No, so I don't know whether I should give you that or not.
I think you should, although either way I don't win the test. But I think I
either way you fail the test. You know what? Yeah, maybe I would give you that because it sort of is the same.
As soon as you said
milk
two
Coke.
components, I was already guessing vanilla float because I know that Mum likes them, although she never has them. But I know she would. And then when you said two components, I was almost certain.
And I'll tell you what. I was going to make a cola float.
Yeah.
But the only in fact, I should have done it because it would have been dead nice. But I've eaten it all now. I had some rum and raisin.
Ooh.
And that would have made a really good cola float, wouldn't it?
That would have made a really good cola float.
But I didn't fancy all the raisins at the bottom of my glass at the end.
Could you not have just taken the raisins out of the ice cream?
I was going to do that.
That's something I'd do.
As if.
I would.
So I just put carnation milk in it. Just evaporated milk in my Coke.
Evaporated milk.
You can put evaporated milk on anything to make it better. Not condensed milk. I'm not an animal. Not the really thick stuff.
Evaporated milk.
Just evaporated milk, yeah. Well, you failed the test, H, and it's time for this.
Why is it so fast?
That was a bit wild, wasn't it?
Why was it so speedy?
Because I forgot I was listening to a podcast earlier on at 1.5 speed.
So you're just like me, really?
And I forgot. Well, yeah, because you know what? I watched Enola Holmes on 1.5 speed.
Did you?
Yeah.
I watched it on 1 time speed.
Oh, I bet you'd wish you watched it on 1.5.
Yeah, I wish I'd have watched it on 2 times speed.
But on Netflix, you can only do that on your phone. You can't do it on the telly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
No, I don't think you can. I think you're right. I think that BBC or ITV is the same as well.
Anyway, H, this week I've gone European.
Ooh.
Yeah, European. And this is Le Smash.
Yeah.
Le Smash in Leiden.
Okay.
Which is in the Netherlands.
Really?
So that's good, isn't it?
To the Netherlands. Why don't I know that you've been to the Netherlands? We only recorded on Sunday. You released it on Tuesday. It's now Thursday. When did you go to the Netherlands?
Oh yeah, well this isn't from this week. This was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh well, now I'm disappointed. I thought they were like live.
Well, no, sometimes they usually are, but then what I do is I keep a couple in the back pocket.
Right. Okay.
In case. Anyway, this was Le Smash.
Yeah.
In Leiden, H, and it was the burger was Le Smash burger.
Yeah.
It had potato bread and
oh, I hate potato bread.
What is it about potato bread it's becoming even beefy boys in Nottingham had a potato bread burger.
Why?
Why?
Potato bread's awful.
Why is it all this potato bread?
I'm
What
pretty
is
sure I've had
going
potato
on?
bread once in my life, but I know I don't like it.
I mean, I like the old potato scones. Yeah, they're good.
But not
potato bread. Not on a burger. What's going on?
No, absolutely not.
So that was dry. And then, had burger sauce. That was ordinary.
Okay.
Onions. Ordinary.
Okay.
Yeah. Lettuce.
Yeah.
They were ordinary.
Yeah. Ordinary.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Ordinary.
Ordinary. Yeah. I'm getting
the
vibe
smashed
here.
patties, 2 of them. Ordinary.
Ordinary.
Yeah. Extra cured bacon. That was
ordinary.
No, that was extraordinary.
Oh.
It was the highlight of the burger, really.
Extraordinary. Does that mean could that be a bad thing or a good thing though?
What? Well, it's extraordinary, isn't it?
It's extraordinary, yeah, but that could be a bad thing.
No, well, it wasn't. All right.
All
All
right.
right.
I once looked at an exam of my gallbladder and it said that Harriet had an unremarkable gallbladder, and I thought that meant remarkable, like really. I was like, wow, it's fine. I've got all these stones in it, but the gallbladder's fine. But it actually just meant that it hadn't got any scarring yet.
Yeah, so actually the bacon was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good.
Okay, I'm going to guess your score now based on this.
Okay, go on.
I think you're going to go for a 2.9.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah. I was going to go under 3, yeah. I'll tell you why, because so by the time you got to the bacon and tasted the bacon, it kind of lifted everything, but do you know what? It was too little too late.
Too little too late?
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Should have done more.
Should have done more. H. It was all disjointed. It should have been better. And do you know what, H?
Yeah.
This Le Smash, it only had 4 things on the menu. It only had
Really?
4 different burgers on it, yeah? Somebody should have loved this burger, H.
But they didn't.
But they didn't. They let it down.
Wait, is it smash or mash? Smash.
Le Smash.
I'm guessing as well their thing is mash, but smash is the fake stuff you get, not fake, but the dehydrated potato that you get in a packet.
Yeah, but...
It's just giving vibes of that.
No, because it's smash burger, innit?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not like smash mashed potato. Anyway, I like smash mashed potato.
I love smash mashed potato.
Yeah?
I eat it. It's better for my gallbladder.
Is it?
Well, probably not, but I've convinced myself it is.
I used to eat it quite a lot.
It's quicker.
You know, it comes in the plastic round tubs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I dropped one in the kitchen once, and it goes everywhere, doesn't it? And that was when and Elsie the dog started trying to eat it, licking it. She got covered in it. It was everywhere, walking in it. It was like it snowed in the kitchen.
Like dropping a bag of flour.
Oh yeah, and it was all over her tongue and all over her face and everything. And she's trying to lick it up, and it's
Yeah. Do you know what though? Smash is expensive.
Yeah, well, I don't eat it no more.
Smash is nearly how much? Right, guess how much a tub of Smash is.
I don't know, 80p.
£3.70 something. I'm pretty sure. I definitely bought it for that the other day.
Just buy
That's
potatoes.
insane. I know.
Yeah. If you're going to Leiden, get your burger from somewhere else. Don't go to the Smash. Right, I think we're all done, H. Apart from what's your telly been?
I don't know, because I actually only saw you the other day, so I actually haven't really got any telly updates for once. I don't know, really. Nothing for once. Which is a bit crap, isn't it?
Well...
What's your telly been?
Ted Lasso. We're just rewatching Ted Lasso.
Oh. In fact, I do know what telly's been. Now, I have a theory that I am the reason we lost the World Cup.
Uh-oh.
Right, because I haven't laid a single eye on the football this year. I haven't bothered. I couldn't be bothered. And I was in the salon doing a stock check yesterday. Bless him, Harley was helping me drop some stuff off and whatever. He said he was on about the football, and I said, "Oh, put it on. I don't mind if you watch it." And he was like, "Oh, right, okay." So he put it on the thing in the salon on his phone. And as he propped it up on the side, literally the second I looked at it, the other I think it was Argentina, scored 2. That was the second goal, and that was when we lost. Literally the second I went, and I was like, oh, and it was it's all down here now for England, and it's downhill now for England, and I was like, oh no, put it off. It's my fault.
So it's your fault. So, H. So the reason I wanted to mention the director, the Fleabag director, is because I think we should do Fleabag, the TV series. I want you to watch them all. Because I know we said that we try and stay away from comedies if we can, because we just end up repeating the jokes. But it's not.
Yeah, but if there's more to it than that, we can do it.
It's not just a comedy, and also it gives me the opportunity to watch them all again.
Okay.
Which I'm looking forward to.
Is Fleabag Gen X then?
Yeah. It's only a few years old.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Gen X.
Generation Z.
It's Gen Z, so we can't. Well, it is all our rules. We could do it next anyway.
Oh no, but actually, I had a recommendation from my friend at work for us to do Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws.
Yeah,
Jaws it is.
Let's do Jaws. Jaws next, and then Fleabag. All right, well, I think we're all done then, apart from how do people get in touch with us, H? Which they should.
They can email us at My Generation Gap. We have an Instagram. I'm not liking this running commentary in the background.
I've got Instagram.
We've got Instagram. Yeah, My Generation Gap. Facebook. I have 3 Instagrams. Yeah.
Because I have to
Facebook,
put them all out on
My
3
Generation...
Instagrams. I put them out on mine. I put them out
you
on
do.
Terry
You put them on Terrypathic.
And My Generation
Stuart
Gap.
Moore. Yeah.
So we got
and then Facebook, My Generation Gap. And then...
And mine fingers, Facebook.
And yours, yeah.
So 2 of those.
And we're not on TikTok.
We're not on TikTok because you've got us perma-banned.
Yeah. Although there is Stuart Vincent Moore on TikTok.
Stuart Vincent Moore on TikTok,
I did get Generation Gap perma-banned.
Yeah. Jaws. Right. Night.
Yeah.
Love you.
Right. Night.